Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be showing you how to find your digital deluxe collectors upgrade items. And this is something that's already added preemptively. This a little unnoticeable. You have to come down here in the corner when you're on a dice rolling screen. Click customize dice, and then here you can have your selections. See, this is the custom dice skin that comes with the digital deluxe edition. So let's put that away, give that a roll. And there you go. That is the dice skin that we are given with the deluxe upgrade. All right, now for your in-game goodies that aren't the dice skin, you have to come over here to this chest that's next to Shadowheart, and this is where everything is being stored. And it helps that in the mini-map, there is an icon showing you where it is. So of course, we're gonna have our Mask of Shapeshifters. This is a bit of a carryover from DOS because, you know, Valerian, same developer. We have a peculiar clothing set. Now this one actually will hold all of your actual cosmetic items that they're given to us. And then the Bewildering Adventurers pack. This is just more of a, you know, edible goodies. We have a whole lot of camp supplies we can use. We have a potion of Featherfall, we have a potion of mind reading, potion of flying, potion of animal speak, and then elixir of hill giant strength. This stuff isn't too special, but it is a really nice care package, and it's good to see it just kind of squeezed in here with everything else. And then we have our general dies. Now dies have been added to full release, and this is something that's actually really nice to play with in game. However, I would say whatever you choose to use this die on, be sure that you want to hold on to it for a long time, because once you use it, of course, it is used up and you will have to either go and find more or make more. And considering that this is a very rare die, it's possible we may not find it ever again in game. Okay, now just to show things off, I'm going to show you the Mask of the Shapeshifter. Turn cam close back off, regular armor. It looks just like how it was in DOS. It gives us the ability to shapeshift. We can choose any of the forms between any of the races. Do halfling. So come down here, click to confirm. We are now transformed. And the cool thing about this is after we're transformed, we can take it off. And the transformation will stick until our next long rest, as denoted by the buff up by our icon. And if you ever want to stop it, you can just click this button over here and change back. Now, another thing that we're going to look at is the peculiar clothing. Open it up, take it all out. Now, first thing that I think is really interesting that they added a full release that wasn't in early access is capes. This cape looks pretty good. It's not to my taste, but I do think it's actually rather cute in general. And watching your character move around, it actually does flow. I think that's really neat, and I think it's a nice little surprise that Larian added that we didn't have in early access. All right, moving on, we have that one special hat called the Bicorn of the Sea Beast. Now, I'm not particularly fond of this hat, but hey, whatever floats your boat, you throw it on, it'll actually adjust your hairstyle so that it looks like it fits correctly. And then next, we actually have a dagger called Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. Now, its stats aren't special. It's pretty standard as far as I can see, and we have a basic piercing strike that comes with it because it's a special dagger, not too special. But I would say though, it is a good memento to hold on to just because of how interesting that it looks. It's a twisting of metal vines, and I actually think this is really pretty. Now, if you use daggers, go for it. I feel like you're gonna hold on to this for quite a while, but me personally, it's not really much to my taste. And lastly, for the equipable items, we have Loot of the Merryweather Bard. Now, here's something that I sadly can't show off to you right now, but I will attempt to anyways. This thing is, I will say, this thing is beautiful. And, oh, Larian, are you ever gonna fix the examine button? This is a really cool loot in general, but sadly, because I am not a bard, I can't actually play this and show off all of these cool little emotes that it can do. Because I'm certain some of these are actually unique to the loot itself. Like, for example, where are you? I saw you earlier. There we go. Perform of Divinity and Sin. And because I'm not a bard, this isn't going to sound like anything. So if you are playing as a bard, good for you. Use this to your heart's content. I might make a video later of an actual bard to show this off just for curiosity's sake, but until then, And then of course the last goodie that I mentioned was actually the die. I'm going to show it off to you real quick. It can actually have different effects depending on what item you are using. So for example, let's start off with our Githyanki metal armor, combine that, and suddenly we're gold. It won't exactly be the same color. I still think it looks pretty good. And now lastly, for your actual digital goodies, you're gonna have to be able to go back into your Steam library to find these. So what you're gonna do is go up to your game itself, hit manage, browse local files. It's gonna open up a directory where your actual game files are hidden in Steam, and you're gonna find it here under Digital Deluxe. You have your high-res art book, you have your original soundtrack, and you have the character sheets. So of course, browse to your heart's content, make wallpapers for your phones and computers. I mean, enjoy this for what it is. All this stuff looks honestly really, really good. And for those of us who have the actual physical collector's edition coming at the end of the month, I can't wait to get that as well, because we have an actual physical book for this artwork. And then just looking at the character sheets, let's peek at Gale, because this is supposed to be a very regal looking conversion of, you know, a traditional D&D type of character sheet. So it gives you all of their general stats, and just if you want to slap this down on a tabletop setting, you can do that. And lastly, for the actual OST for the game, we have a WAV format for all of the files that we can listen to, and an MP3 format. And of course, we have a lot that's crammed into here. So, I mean, play with this to your heart's content, loop it, do whatever you want with it. This is everything that we have with the digital Deluxe edition. All right, everyone, and that is it for this quick explanation of the Digital Deluxe Edition and where to find it. If you liked my content, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, stay safe out there.